All right, so today's adventure is another optics unboxing. It was from Discovery Optics, or Discovery Opt Worldwide. They reached out to me, I don't know, a couple months ago, and said that they were wanting to send me a product and see if I would do a review on it. I actually looked on YouTube, and they've sent this scope to a couple other channels as well. So I think they're trying to get their products out on the market. Discovery Optics is a huge optic manufacturing company in China. They are made in China. They're made in a plant in Hunan. I think that's how you pronounce it. The plant is known to make other brands. Other scopes are made in China as well. I've got the Arkin EP5 here. Right on the bottom, you can see where it's made. All right, and I got the EP4 as well. I got the Athlon Midas Tac. This, if you've seen my review on this several years ago, maybe 3 years ago, this was my #1 favorite scope under $700, and it's still one of my favorite scopes. The Athlon Midas Tac 6-24 by 50. It's a 30mm tube. I love this thing. I got it on an 18-inch Grendel. I've shot it out to 600 yards. I'm hoping to take it out to 1,000 this spring. Discovery Opt. This is their ED PRS. It's a 5-25. This is the box it comes with. And we're going to go ahead and open it up. Again, it says ED glass, shockproof, waterproof, ultra slim, tunnel vision, big eye box, nitrogen purged, multi-coated lens, and a warranty. All right. First thing on top, quality control checking and inspections. So this is a checklist done by serial number of all the various checks. You know, I know other companies do this. They don't put a paper in there. Primary Arms, someone did a video and they talked about they take every scope out of the box and they twist it and check the turrets and do everything else with it. But this is pretty cool to me to see in the box that somebody actually took the time to do this. No air leak test with equipment, screws inspection, marking and reticle etching all correct, horizontal impact no shift, vertical impact no shift, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. The various checks, vertical tracking, horizontal tracking, and then on the tracking, if you see, there's a little stamp next to it that says, looks like less than 1% tracking error. I'm sure if you look into it further, it will be more explanatory of what they mean. So that's kind of cool. Instruction manual in color. That's kind of neat. All right. Cleaning cloth. Now this, I seen this on when I watched another video of a guy that got this scope. Might be a gimmick, but actually I think it's pretty cool. So these are, it's a scope leveling kit. And what I end up using most of the time is Wheeler's bubble levels and levels and levels and levels, right? I got all kinds of levels, right? And then I got the fat wrench and all that, the kit. But this is kind of cool. Cheap, yeah. It's just some pieces of machined either aluminum or steel. Probably, yeah, they feel like aluminum. Okay. right there. So you can put this in your Picatinny slot, and then you slide these pieces in to level the scope off. I guess it'd be this way. All right, to level the scope off, to get it level. Again, is it precise? You know, maybe not, but still, I think it is kind of cool. I think that's neat today. It comes with it. All right, now I'm gonna bring this up to the camera because I want you to see how it's packaged. So they got all kinds of stuff in here. As you can see, not only 1, but 2 and 3 sunshades. Now, you can see, that might just be packaging dust. I don't know. Yeah, you can see a little bit of cardboard rub on them. But 3 doggone sunshades, man. That's crazy. You got the super long one. Yeah, it's coming off. It's just like a cardboard dust from the white box. Got a super long one. Well, I will tell you, that's discolored. It is discolored a little bit. See it? Same thing with that one. Look at that one. That one's probably got the worst. And then I see that it comes with some rings, scope rings. Yeah, they're not too bad. They come with the screws and the tool, 34mm, which is nice. And then you got one of these. I know what this is, duster pin. Yeah, and that's kind of a cool. Some people might call it a gimmick, but that is that's kind of neat to have in your field pack. All right. Looks like a throw lever. Little metal throw lever. And then the scope itself. All right. This is what we are looking at. And this thing is huge. This thing's a beast. These are big. I'm going to have to get a measurement on them. They're huge. This is it. This is the scope. Flip cap on the front. And it looks like just a rubber cap on the end. Okay. A beast. All right. So let's get some. Put this thing on the scale. All right, so I got my wife's handy dandy food scale. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rings on there and the scope, because what I don't want to do is pull the rings off of these other scopes. Okay, so 2 pounds 14 ounces with the rings, scope and rings. 2 pounds 14 ounces. All right. And then I'm going to compare it to the Arkin EP5 5 to 25 by 56 with rings, and throw levers. 2 pounds 13.7. Arkin SH4 6 to 24. 2 pounds 9.5 ounces. Wow. So I'm just looking at a tree and the snow in the tree, and you know, the bark and everything. 50 yards. But I'm telling you, it's got glass comparable to the EP5. We'll end up doing some film through scope footage. Turrets are freaking huge, man. Look how big that turret is. We're talking, it's almost a 2-inch turret, 1 7/8. Yeah, doggone 1 7/8 width across. And then the big wheel is over 2 inches on this side. It's monstrous, man. Monstrous. It's got good clicks. I don't know if you can hear that. Feels good. It's got good clicks. Good clicks. The EP5 is a little bit louder. And a little bit more, they use the word tactile. You feel the click is a little bit more solid. And it's a little bit louder on the EP5. Okay, the SH4, honestly, it feels almost the same. It's a little bit louder, but it feels almost the same as the SH4. A coin slot, if you will, to take the cap off. We're going to use the handy dandy Swamp Fox tool. Is that blasphemy, using the Swamp Fox tool on a Discovery? But we're going to go ahead and loosen this up. Comes out. All right. And then the cap should come off. There, yeah. Cap comes off. There's some grease in there. Your numbers. This is what your locking turret looks like. Metal, which is what I like. I don't see no plastic in there yet. But of course, if there's plastic, it'll probably be inside here. But I don't see none. I see an O-ring here, dust O-ring. Pretty nice. Okay. The windage has 1, 2, 3, and 4 locking screws on it. And then again, this cap is off. And this is what you're looking at, side turret. If you were to go to the Discovery Opt website, they got a pretty good website. They've got a pretty good website, and to be honest, they've got a lot of scopes, various models, some colors. I don't know if all of these are available in the United States, but I was in email contact with one of the guys from the main office in China. They do have an office in Utah that runs all their optics for US. Their store is an Amazon store. They do not sell anywhere else right now besides the Amazon store. But I will tell you some things that I talked to them about and just kind of read a little bit about it. Discovery Op is a leading and excellent enterprise engaged in the business of optoelectronic products and specializing in research, development, manufacture, and sales of precision optical products and parts. Founded in 1998, our company owns its own Discovery Opt brand. Our factory covers over 20,000 square meters with more than 300 employees, including 60 technicians. The company offers one-stop services for product design, volume production, and sales, technical support. They've got an American representative in Utah. The Amazon store is the only purchase channel that the factory is affiliated with. And then they have a transferable lifetime warranty on every product. So we'll, you know, in the future, if something goes wrong with it, then we're going to contact them and we're going to see how good their warranty process is for this scope. Am I saying that this thing is going to compete with a Vortex Viper PST, which I have one? I'm not saying that, but it's for $399. I also have a Helix model by Element that I'll be doing an unboxing on, and we'll throw that head to head. They're around the same price point. And then the EP5 and the SH4, we're going to go ahead and throw them head to head as well and see. All right, so what you're looking at now is the film through scope Tactacam. I can tell you, after downloading it onto my laptop, it looks different than really what it was through my eyes. I could see line 8 very clear on the Opti, on the Discovery Opt, and I can only see line 7 on the Arken. I was getting a little bit more clarity out of the Discovery Opt. But again, you could look through and see what you think. They were both very close, but like I said, I could get one line more of clarity on the horizontal and vertical line chart that was framed in red tape on this. And then going out to the cell towers, both were pretty clear. I apologize for the shakiness. It is freezing outside. It is not the best temperature, but again, here's some colors as well. You can kind of see the different clarity. There's some red tape, yellow tape, green tape, and some fluorescent orange. And maybe you can see the little colors. Again, for $399 Amazon scope, it's not bad. We just need to see how well it holds up. And we'll see that on the future. And I hope to do some more videos with it. And if it breaks, it breaks. And we'll see how good their warranty is.